Max and I are here today to say welcome back from the weekend. We're so glad to see you. We hope everyone had a really nice weekend. The weather outside felt so much like fall. It was feeling very beautiful this weekend, and we hope you had a good time. And now we're ready to come back together again for some more great learning this week. So I'm excited to get started. And Max wants to be the schedule checker. So let's do it, okay? The first thing we're going to do today is calendar time. When calendar time is finished, it's time for center time. When center time is finished, it's time to say goodbye. Let's do it. Let's go do our body check, okay? And we'll get started with some awesome fast center time. Put your listening ears in. Put your looking eyes in. Put your brain in. We are ready to learn. Okay, let's have some fast calendar time. You help me know what to do, okay? What do I need to do to the smartboard? Turn it on with the remote. Here I go. And let's see if we can see it really well. There it is. Hey, let's go talk about our month. We know that the month is October. The month is October. In October, we've been learning about so many things. We've been learning about a tree, and the tree is changing because it's fall. We've also been learning about a place where there's lots and lots of trees close together. That's called a forest. We've been learning about a forest. And then last week, we talked about two animals that live in the forest. One animal has a bushy tail. Remember, we were singing a song about bushy tail? And that animal is a squirrel. And then we learned about an animal with some ears, and his body is covered with lots of hair. And he says, roar. Yeah, it's a bear. It's a bear. Hey, let's find out how many days we have in October. On Saturday, we had 17 days. On Sunday, we had 18 days. And now it's Monday, the beginning of a new week, and we have 19 days. Ooh, this week is a special week for a friend. A friend is having a birthday. Yay, I'm so excited. Yep, having a birthday this week. That's exciting. That's exciting. Wow, I hope you have a really, really awesome birthday. So, next, come check the schedule. We had fast calendar time. We talked about the animals that we've been learning about, like the owl and the bear, and that they live in the forest. Goodbye, calendar time. Next, check your schedule. Calendar time is finished. Now it's time for a center time. So guys, today at center time, we want to learn about another animal that lives in the forest. Now this animal, he's different than a squirrel. He does not have a bushy tail. And he's not like a bear because he's much smaller. This animal has something all over its body. It has feathers. And if you're very, very quiet, you might even hear one of these at night. An owl. It's an owl. We might hear an owl at night in the forest. An owl is a type of bird, and it has wings, and it has eyes, and its eyes are really amazing. Its eyes can see very well, very great at nighttime. It has a beak, it has feet. They live in the forest, in a tree up high. Yeah, and while we're sleeping, the owls are flying at night when it's dark and the moon is out. Yeah, the owl, his body is covered with feathers. Yeah. And they're really special. A lot of people, they really love owls because they fly at night and they live in the forest and they have feathers. Yeah. Today, I want to read to you a book that I love, love, love a whole lot. It's a book about 3 baby owls, okay? Now, because owls are awake at nighttime, I think we should read our book with the lights off. Yeah, so then it'll feel like it's nighttime in our room. Okay, I'm going to go turn off the lights and I'll be right back, okay? Hey, while I'm gone, pretend you're an owl. You can go like this and go, hoo, 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 hoo. I'll be right back. Okay, let's get nice and cozy. Yeah, because we're going to pretend it's nighttime, okay? The title of our book is Owl Babies. So these are little owls. And the author is Martin Waddell. And the illustrations, the pictures, are made by Patrick Benson. When I'm finished with the story, remind me to tell you a story, a real story about how the author, Martin Waddell, thought of how to write this book, okay? So don't let me forget, all right? Because I want to tell you. Okay. This is a narrative book. So this book is a story with characters, with people or animals in it, okay? Oh, look. I already see a tree, and I see that it's dark. So does that tell me that this story is happening at nighttime or at the daytime? At nighttime, because it's dark at night. Look. It says, once there were 3 baby owls named Sarah, Percy, and Bill. They lived in a hole in the trunk of a tree with their owl mother. The hole had twigs and leaves and feathers in it. It was their house. One day, though, their mother didn't come. The baby owls came out of their house and they sat on the tree and waited. It was dark in the forest and they had to be very brave, for things moved all around them. She'll bring us mice and things that are nice, said Sarah. I suppose so, said Percy. I want my mummy, said Bill. Oh no, it sounds like Bill is scared. I see Sarah, Percy, and Bill, the owl babies, and they're sitting in a tree. Oh, look at the forest. There's so many trees in the forest, and there they are. They're sitting in the tree. They sat and they thought. All owls think a lot. I think we should all move on my branch, said Sarah. And they did. All 3 together. Oh, look. That's the branch of the tree. Suppose she got lost, said Sarah. Or a fox got her, said Percy. I want my mommy, said Bill. And the baby owls closed their owl eyes and wished their owl mother would come. Ooh, let's do it with them. Close your eyes and say, come, mommy, come, mommy, come, mommy, come, mommy. Let's see if it's going to work. And she came. Soft and silent, she swooped through the trees to Sarah, Percy, and Bill. Oh, look, there's Mama. And she's going to fly down until she gets to the babies. Mommy, they cried, and they flapped, and they bounced, and they danced, and they bounced up and down on their branch. Oh, how do you think the baby owls feel now? Yeah, they must be feeling happy because they're bouncing and dancing around. Look, there's Mom. What's all the fuss? Their owl mother asked. You knew I'd come back. The baby owls thought, 'cause all owls think a lot. I knew it, said Sarah. And I knew it, said Percy. I love my mommy, said Bill. Aww. And they're all back together again. The end. Oh, look, that looks like owl feathers. These owl babies, they're white. Their body's covered in white feathers. And Mama owl, her feathers are brown. And look, because it's a bird, and we've already learned about chickens, I can see her beak. And look at her big eyes. Yeah. The end. Wasn't that a great story? The owl babies at first, they were scared because Mama wasn't there. And then they waited and they thought of ways that maybe she could come back. They got on their branch. They said, please come back, and she did. And at the end of the story, they were all together again. I love that book. Okay, can I tell you what I learned about this book? The author, Martin Waddell, one day he said he was at the grocery store, and a little boy about 3 years old, he was lost from his mom. They weren't together. And the little boy was crying, and he was saying, I want my mommy, I want my mommy, I want my mommy. And people were trying to make him feel better by giving him candy, and they were asking him, where's your mom? And so they did find Mom, and the little boy got back together again. But it made the author, Martin Waddell, think of a story idea. He said that he went home and he wrote this book in one day. And he took the words, I want my mommy, and how the little boy was sad, and he wrote a story about it. Isn't that really cool? There's things happening around us all the time that could give us great ideas to make something or do something. Isn't that neat? So today, we're learning about owls and how owls live in the forest, and they come out at night when it's dark. You could retell this story by making an owl. You could make one owl, or you can make 3 owls like Sarah, Percy, and Bill in our story. And you can have them sit on a tree too if you want. Yeah, we can use our artwork to retell our story. We could tell about how the owls live in a tree in the forest. Yeah, and look, it's got his beak and his eyes. Yeah, that's really cool. Hey, I really like today's lesson together, how we're learning together, because it's kind of nice and cozy. We read a book that was really sweet, and we turned the lights off, and we're nice and cozy. Yeah, this is a fun day of learning. I like learning with you. Hey, the owls in the forest say hoo, 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 hoo. The owls in the forest say hoo, 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 all day long. Hey, Max, come on over and check your schedule. Today at dinner time, we read a book about an animal that lives in the forest, that flies around. We learned about owls. Yeah. Dinner time is finished, and now it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, friends. Have a wonderful day of learning, okay? Hey, and if you make your picture about it and retell the story about owls, I would love to see it. And if you want to sound like an owl and fly around, I would love to see that too, okay? So y'all have a great day of learning, and Max and I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye, friends.